The latest edition of the NFL Draft Geek Film Room. I'm Brian Johannes, and today we're looking at Michigan defensive tackle Maurice Hurst. Here's a guy that was strongly in that first round. You saw him maybe in the top 10 of certain draft analyst rankings. Goes to the combine. We find out he's got a heart issue. And that's so that definitely raises some concern. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at Hurst on the field and talk about the things that I like about him, the things that he does well, and then maybe a few concerns that I have. So let's look at this first play. Here we have Hurst lined up head up on the center. Hurst isn't a big guy, 6'2", 280 pounds. He profiles more as a 3 technique penetrator. But Michigan kind of moved him around the defense a lot, and so here it's 3rd and 3. I anticipate that maybe they just wanted to get more linebackers, get a little bit more speed. Maybe they thought Florida was going to be throwing the ball. But the thing I want to point out here is one of the nice things about Hurst is his ability to use quickness and then speed to power, and that's what we're going to see here. At the snap, he's going to shoot this gap. And really use that quickness and then that power to kind of plug up the run. So as we see here, he comes off the line quick. He shuts it off. Look at this. He created this blockade. The running back's got nowhere to go. Now, it'd be nice if he was able to break through and get that, but that's not necessarily, and you kind of see him here, that's not necessarily his job per se. I mean, look at all these Michigan defenders around. They should have got him. They didn't. Hands up, reeling off a pretty big gain, but you can't really fault Hurst for that. And we're going to see a clip of it. So you see here, he's going to shoot this gap right here. And he's going to just really create that right there. Look at that burst. He's got him there. There was a flag on the play, holding. And he created that, with that burst, with that power to penetrate and stuff the run. We talk about run stuffers, guys that just clog up the holes. Penetrators can do that too. He penetrated through there, created a block, stuffed that run, and had him change his direction. Another clip that I wanted to show you, it shows a swim move, and Hurst didn't have the best production in this game, but they focused a lot of their attention on him. So once again, he's here on the right head up on the center, the 0 technique. It's 3rd and 10, so he's able to slide down, and he's going to do a nice little swim move here to get past the guard. But as you notice, he was getting double teamed. So, he showed that quickness. He showed a pass rushing move. They just double teamed him. And so it's hard to really do a whole lot. He still got penetration, still forced the quarterback to move. That double team helped get his defenders single blocking and able to get some pressure there. So definitely a win for Hurst, in my opinion, there. A couple of the concerns I have, and you see this a lot with your smaller defensive tackles, guys that don't have the greatest size and more penetrators. They can struggle to get off blocks. And we see Hurst here. He's back out of that 3 technique. And he's going to go, and he's just going to get kind of stonewalled here, and he just can't get off that block. And you kind of saw that a couple times throughout the games. Defenders were able to get their linemen were able to get their hands on him, and if he didn't win initially, he was kind of shut down. All right, the last clip that I'm going to show you has the good and the bad with him. We see him at the 3 technique, and he's going to make a quick move and get penetration. So we see the quick move. It will get penetration. But he didn't have the greatest balance, and the 74 right here was able to push him, knock him into the center. He ends up falling down in what could have been, a pressure, a sack. And we'll see another clip of it where he shows good lateral agility. So as we see here, good lateral agility. He's able to cut across, make a good move, but he gets hit by that center and gets knocked down. And I'm nitpicking a little bit. I get that. I don't want to come across as blaming him for that. But you'd like to see him maybe have a little bit better contact balance, make that move. He gets, hits there, but doesn't necessarily fall down. And he's able to make that play. And they ended up not really getting, it's not like they give up a huge play because of that. So that does it for the clips. Hurst is the guy that I wasn't a huge fan of, but the little bit more that I watched him, he's kind of grown on me. I think he's right in there, but that top 5 defensive tackle. If he had good health, I think he was going to be a surefire first round pick. I think there's big question marks about his heart. He had an irregular EKG. I'm sure he's gone through more testing by the time you listen to this, and there's more information out as we get closer to the draft. But it all depends on how teams feel comfortable with him. Star Lotulelei had a heart issue, and that caused him to slide back in the draft from maybe the top 5 to the top 15. And he's gone on to have a really good NFL career. So, Hurst definitely, this isn't a death sentence, and he found out, and that's good news. So, it'll be kind of curious the more information that comes out. But I think a team looking for a 3-technique penetrator, looking for an interior pass rusher, is going to be a big fan of Maurice Hurst. I think if he falls to the second round and his heart checks out, I think a team's going to get a steal. But I just hope that he's healthy. You don't want a guy to lose his dream of the NFL and have a heart issue to top it off. So hope everything but the best for him. All right, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. Remember, you can follow me at draft_Brian or follow at NFL Draft Geek. Make sure you're hitting up www.nfldraftgeek.com for all your draft needs. I put these videos up there. If you see it there, then you know that. If you don't, I have them up there along with a bunch of others. If you want them sent directly to you, subscribe to me on YouTube. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like it. And until next time.